so adverse to drawing that card unless I really need the shivs.
It's pretty. Yeah, it is just generally good because it will generally end up at 0 by the end of a combat because
Mhm.
you are fucking silent and you are drawing a million cards per turn, and you like to play cards. So like shivs. Because like, yeah, it is 2 for 12, but it's also 4 cards for anything that is a
I had a
when
build
this many
earlier
cards happen.
where I was just just fiend firing like a shitload of cards at a time with a glam upgraded pommel strike, and then just like Ashen striking everything.
I had one the other day where I was playing Necrobinder, and I was just dooming everything. I was scything everything because I got Scythe off the free rare card to start the run.
Yeah. Hold on.
My Scythe got up to like 145 damage.
Yeah, when are they gonna do? When are they gonna do multiplayer Balatro? Asking for a friend.
So guys, I made a
So-
terrible choice. I joined 2 draft leagues in my off season for Pokemon. My break
pretty
for
sure you-
Pokemon, I joined 2 draft leagues that both started this week.
Oh, fun.
I have the Detroit Shell Smash, because Detroit Smash, and then I have not thought of the second name yet.
I'm trying to figure out.
Well, we're live.
Wow.
Hello.
We've been live for a little. I
Hello.
let it roll.
So,
So this week sucked again. Here we are
yeah.
again.
It sure do suck.
Yeah. Yeah, all our shows were terrible this week, so
Yeah, that's what we mean by that.
And my manga made me
Yeah.
sad this week.
Also, all the manga that we read sucked.
you know,
Yeah.
it's fucked up. I almost
Lemon's pretty good.
I don't even know how to describe the emotion that was coming through me when I turned the page in Blue Box.
Dude,
The fucking-
Yeah.
shakes,
dude.
Yeah.
shakes. I had shakes. Oh,
Pause,
Blue
pause,
Box is rad.
Pause.
that was so
Please wait
good.
while I turn the pages of Blue Box real quick while we start.
Oh my god,
Oh
John.
my
Oh my
goodness,
god.
you-
Yeah.
Thank
no,
goodness I didn't-
we're
thank goodness I
literally-
didn't say the event.
Let's get the live reaction.
We're literally gonna let
Yeah,
you read
honestly.
this chapter live.
Yeah, thank goodness
'cause-
I didn't say it. I was like, oh, when he did the thing happen. To fill the empty space, a Deltarune Chapter 5 happened. It was
I
more
still need to
Deltarune.
I still need to play chapter 3 and 4.
You should. Chapter
really
4
should.
is one of the best games ever made.
Hell yeah.
like unironically, Chapter 4 is my game of the year last year.
Okay.
Sorry. I just hit the line.
Deltarune is a phenomenal video game. Toby Fox has a writing style that is unparalleled, unmatched.
What got you, John?
That man comes up with things no one will ever come up with, or no one has or ever will come up with outside of being Toby Fox. You know,
He is a silly little goober.
What line got you, John?
I don't 100% understand what she's talking about, but I'm glad it's sparkly.
that is a good line. It's really good.
It's such a mood.
Very good line.
Human 10 ended.
Yeah,
So I hear.
It sure ended.
Wait, what was
the internet
that?
is probably very happy about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
What ended?
Hematon.
Human 10.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't read the ending.
See, like I don't even know if I care to. Like,
It's fine.
read that at this point.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I mean, I read all on
certainly did
Isekoi,
some
so
things.
but, like, I enjoyed the beginning of it enough. It was fine. First like 20 something chapters or whatever I read.
It's okay. I think we can all rest easy in our heart knowing that Rent a Girlfriend's getting a 6th season.
God,
that's true.
why?
'cause it's not
Who
done
is
yet.
still watching
They're not
it?
gonna. They're not gonna just stop 5 seasons. in.
Rent a
They're gonna-
Girlfriend,
They're
I'm
gonna
pretty sure,
adapt
like-
the whole thing.
It gets
Okay,
like,
but, like, they
pretty
didn't
good
for
watch
Bleach.
every time. Yeah,
Sparkly.
sparkly.
John's crying.
That's good. That's good shit. Peak.
and then they fuck.
We don't know that. They could have just cuddled.
True.
Yeah, man.
True.
It was
He
a
played
long
badminton
night.
that day. He's
sure.
tired, bro. Bro, you could tell me the next panel is like a flashback, and it's literally just him like making out with her, and then just passing the fuck out when she turns around because he had badminton the day before. And I would be like, yeah, that's how that.
Nothing is a truer sign that this is a romance manga and not a sports manga than the fact that we skipped all of his nationals competition.
Yes.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter exactly.
It
how each
matters
of those
to
games
me.
went.
The
'Cause
cool
we-
looking badminton matters to me, Michael.
Yeah, and what are we gonna get out of it character-wise? Taiki's
I
really a
don't-
go-getter.
I don't care.
Oh, you about to go get her? You know what I'm saying?
More chapters of Blue Box. That's what I'm gonna get out of it.
I think we're still getting lots of chapters of Blue Box.
He's still got to do badminton at the national level.
Another really good Someone Hurts chapter.
I
Very
I
good
only
today.
read Blue Box. I
That's
still need to
fair.
read all the other manga.
I read my 3. I read Blue Box, Akane, and One Piece.
I am sad that I do not have a Kagurabachi chapter for the foreseeable
Oh, man.
future.
Yeah. Gives me time to catch up.
But what happened with that? Just
He's on a hiatus till August.
Yeah, which Shonen Jump is going to run out of ink starting in August because Kagurabachi and Bleach are going to be in serialization at the same time, and both of those motherfuckers use so much black ink.
That's true. Did
Paying
anyone
about
read
the
that?
black shortage.
Is anyone caught up on Hunter x Hunter that they read that Hunter x Hunter chapter?
No, not yet. I need to go and start reading that.
see, Hunter x Hunter is just one of those things where I'm going to every week we get a new chapter. Go look at my Grand Line review. Not Grand Line. No, what the fuck's his New World Review? That's the name of the Hunter x Hunter channel that he runs. And just listen to his reactions because I'm not fucking reading that shit. That manga's like unreadable.
True. I've seen panels. True.
That manga's really cool, but dear God, am I not fucking reading it?
We want to get into this?
We can get into it.
I guess
Yeah.
I can talk about a show. It's pretty
We
good.
talked about 4 really good shows.
Okay. So the first show
Wait,
is
Sean.
Hold,
Chat.
hold on.
You
No.
forgot to send. You got to
No,
give
I,
us something.
I was about
Oh,
to,
okay.
and then we said, and then somebody
Okay.
else said, there's a reason I didn't segue us into it. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Please hold. Let Sean get stuff prepared.
I
Again.
had a message I had to send
No,
to
he
somebody first.
Probably has it prepared.
I do.
Needs to click the send button.
I would not have started this podcast when I would still had to go get a screenshot of the power ranking.
I really don't know which show I would vote on.
Oh, I didn't bold
the
anything
thing, I don't-
because there
It's
isn't
kinda
a
hard with 4
divide.
shows. I guess you could do a like if
You
someone
could,
has a
anything
unique
different.
spot.
Yeah. I would that have happened? Yes.
You could like toot it, but
Yes.
like
We would have had a bold on the bottom. We would have had
we'll explain.
a
By we all
bold.
mean me.
We would have had a bold.
It's such a weird
We would have had a bold
week
in
because
3, 2 bolds in 3, and we would have had 1 bold in 2. We would have 2 bolds in 2. We'd have a lot of bolds.
Can we all agree this week kind of sucks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all 4 episodes were terrible. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, John, go ahead. Let's start off by talking about Witch Hat.
Yeah, so we end up with Tarta, basically confronting Keyfree about what was going on. He tries to ask him about this light, and he keeps getting interrupted because of course he does. And we have Coco who's in the hospital. When the nurse calls Keyfree back in, Tarta goes, "All right, I guess I'll take my leave and I'll figure it out later." Tarta gets all the way to the boat that ferries him across this lake, and he goes, "Hey, where's your witch hat? No free rides. No free rides for kids." And he's like, "Oh, I got this right here." Because he lost his hat. And so he tries to retrace his steps. He's looking through his whole city to try to find his hat. Meanwhile, Keyfree is with Coco, who is with this nurse, trying to get better, and resting. And a fire's broken out. To which they're like, "Oh, you're a mage. You gotta come help. You gotta help the city." He's like, "Oh, fucking fine." So Coco's left alone in the room. to just kind of left alone to try not to die. Keyfree goes and helps out. Tarta makes it all the way back to the kind of like a not hospital but like health building that Coco's in. Sneaks around, goes upstairs, finds Coco. They have a little chat. He's like, "Oh, you're burning up. I gotta find you some medicine. Where is everybody?" And she's like, "Well, they went to help the town, so it's just kind of me." So he's trying to find the medicine. Unfortunately, all the medicine's not labeled. He's like, "Well, fuck. This is worthless. This sucks. Everything sucks. Fuck the church. Here's 95 reasons why." To which Coco tries to get up. Is like, "I got an idea. In order to help you figure out which one's which, because you know what to do, I will just try to reverse engineer basically a spell." And so her plan is, I forget the exact details, but basically it's like trying to reverse, like project the ingredients of whatever has been ground down. So you can
It's the
see
wall
what it
breaker
was.
spell. So it's a spell that normally would break something into particles. By reversing the symbols, it does the opposite effect. So it takes something that's broken and fixes it.
And it's not perfect, which allows it to kind of redissolve. However, Coco being sick, can't really draw straight lines. However, doesn't mean Tarta can't, because technically anyone can do magic. Which is again what makes this world so cool. So Tarta basically helps perfect the spell that Coco thinks of, and goes around the entire room, kind of reconstructing everything, seeing what it is, putting it back away, reconstructing it, putting it away, getting to feel like he can still do mage things even though he can't see color. And the entire episode, it does this cool thing where it kind of flips in between and out of like him and his vision of being this silver colored colorblind world that is just such a sick aesthetic the entire time. And finally, as he finally finds the right ingredient, the nurse that we see at the beginning catches him and goes, "What are you doing around here?" He's like, "Listen, medicine's not to be trifled with. You're right this time, but you have to be careful." They have another good moment. He finds his little hat and he heads out back to the port in the morning with Keyfree, who returns from helping rebuild the town. We have another instance of people going, "Oh, you got to help with XYZ because magic can do everything." And he's like, not everything. Because there's rules to it, but no one knows the rules because of course they don't. So Coco wakes up feeling better because fevers are only one night in Japan. You will almost die for one night and then you're immediately better, is how fevers work in anime. So thankfully she is back to peak condition. They start going off to ride in a different direction of Tarta and his master who came to pick him up because he's like, "Why were you out so late?" In which, as they're getting ferried across the lake, they say goodbye, and Tarta clearly, definitely, maybe possibly has child crush for Coco, and it's a very cute situation. But I think that's kind of it for the episode. I really liked, like I mentioned, how they kind of just how they showed Tarta, like Tarta's perspective back and forward. But I thought it was just a really good like story episode. We also have like a nice little niche interaction at the end where he's like, "Hey, so anyways, Keyfree, what was it with that light back at the place?" And Keyfree and Tarta's master just both go, "What light? There's no light in Ba Sing Se." So she goes, "Oh, must have been the wind."
Did you talk about the brim caps?
Oh yeah, we have like a little scene at the end with the brim cats where it's like the one we've seen the entire time, basically handing off the going to fuck with Coco flag to the headless horseman of Cloak, brim cap, who also, by the way, mentions that we always do this during the trials because it's the one time their master isn't with them.
Fun. Nothing bad's about to happen. This
Nope.
episode's really good.
Definitely
This
not.
episode rules. It is a great episode.
Yeah, no, it shows a really fucking cool use of magic. And as I said, the visual idea of switching between the colored and black and white to switch between the two visual sets just looks cool the entire episode. It never fucking gets old. It's sick.
It's so
This
good.
episode's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
Anything to comment on it, guys?
I think like the explanation and like reconstruction of like the new spell is like kind of sick. I think it's like also very interesting that in theory that like this whole world, like everybody's still like developing spells, even with like the
just-
creativity, even like with the fact that we already have like teachers, and this has apparently been going on for quite some time. Uh, it's very cool. And very much enjoyed the visuals of like no color to color.
What's the argument why Tarta can't be a general witch without seeing color?
Because
Um,
you have different inks do
Because
different
they're
things. I think it's the argument,
because
right?
they're ableist as fuck.
But like,
Yeah, we
like,
get
'cause,
really
like I'm
cool.
thinking about like the ink's black. What fucking difference? Like he could draw that sigil, no
'Cause
goddamn
not all inks
problem.
are black, because we saw a bunch of different inks do different things with different like things in them.
I guess.
The
But like,
trainees,
Yeah, that
the
is part
trainees
of
one
it.
is black, but like we
Yeah.
don't know what other inks do.
why not just
Is
let him
the
be a
logic.
trainee?
So he
his
can never
whole
be a
life?
full-fledged mage.
So
Yeah, the
Well,
idea is
be
that
an
he is
apprentice
very
forever.
technically a witch, but because
Yeah.
he will be unable to reach the highest level, they just went, "Fuck you! You're not allowed to like have a master at all now.
Lame.
should-
No grad school for you.
Go carve sticks."
he should
Go carve stick.
he should
He's
sim-
really good at it though.
he is really good at it.
He's really good
he
at
should
it.
He is really
simply
good at
he
it.
should simply get really buff and punch people. I think that's what I've learned is the best
That'd be-
course
Yeah,
of
I
action.
get that we all watched the story this week, Sean.
I didn't. It's fine.
I didn't.
It's crazy that
I'm catching up very
See, I thought
quickly.
that was a
I got
Mashal
up
bit.
to
I
I went from
yeah, it's
not
a story
watching
of
it
Mashal
to
and Black Clover bit, Michael.
16.
Nice.
6, 7.
See, Mashal does a lot more punching of people than
It does a lot of punching
Wisteria
people.
And
They definitely still
Black
punch
Clover
people
did.
in Black Clover and Wisteria.
yeah, but Black Clover is a lot more cutting people, and Wisteria is also a lot more cutting people.
yeah,
It's a lot of
true.
sword- It's a lot of
Does a
sword
lot-
use in
Wisteria
those two.
gets a little dark fast.
You know, Mash sometimes
Yeah.
gets people
So
with a
does
tennis
Black
racket,
Wolf.
but that's a separate thing. But
Well, who's Mashal too?
let's talk about Mash. Shit, Mash hits people with a tennis racket.
Anyway, shows are good. The show's really good.
I do
Like
think
you mentioned, Austin, the magic system is so cool though, because like we
Yeah.
see that sorry, but just my last thought is that we see that Coco is definitely not the brawn of the operation, and that she doesn't have the hands for it, but she has the brain. She has the mental,
well,
which
she
is like the half the battle you need to have.
she definitely does have the hands for it. We just haven't given her the thing that's gonna make her cracked. Like
I mean, she's also just sick as
she
fuck.
gets the right wand, and this girl's goaded.
Mhm.
Also, the issue is that Coco's really good at drawing straight lines, and the issue is that kind of got to draw a circle around every. She's not great at that part.
She's not good at the squiggly squigglies.
I'm not a fan of the way that just general people are being constantly portrayed as the worst motherfuckers ever.
I mean, Kiefer's
Me
totally
after
just
at me after watching the entire first season of Wisteria between the last 2 days.
Like, dude, it's just crazy. You got a sick child in the hospital, and they're like, "But you're a mage. Get to work, loser. Get over
Right?
Yeah,
here."
we don't care about Chuko. Help that. Listen, that pub is important to us. How else are we supposed to get through our
There's
laborious
no other.
days?
There's clearly no other mages we could go find. As 2 more showed
This
up,
is the
no problem.
only drinking establishment in a 5-mile radius.
It's just a little crazy how fucking entitled normal ass people are. Which, like, that's the case in the real world too, but it's crazy. Michael, why is
And
this
to be
at the
curious, how
bottom?
like do thing for me.
Why is this at the bottom of your power rank?
Because I like the other 3 more. I think.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
why does
know.
the show suck ass and it's the worst thing you've ever seen?
Oh
in your
yeah.
life?
You know, because it has a W.
Wrong.
in
The answer is because
beginning
John
of the
picked
title.
it.
True.
True.
Wait a minute.
I guess we can save like the vote off how we're voting as a discussion for when we're done with all 4. I think that's maybe.
I don't know. I don't want to talk. I don't know what I'm doing.
I want to talk about committing murder.
We got time to. You got time to think about it. Still, Michael. You gotta do something. I guess you don't. You could
I
choose
could
not
just vote
to.
nothing. I could vote all 4.
You could do that.
It's the same thing realistically. Voting nothing versus voting all 4 just means that a show, if it was going to get to the end with no votes on it, means it will have at least 1 vote on it.
True. Austin. Akane.
So Akane is performing Jugumu, which is pretty lit, right? And
That's the episode.
that's the episode.
You wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be
That's
wrong.
kind of it.
But okay, so what is kind of like what is talked about a lot is that like while Karashi's delivery is like his delivery wasn't the best, but he made everyone laugh. And Hikaru's, right, that's her name. I can't remember every time. Yeah, Hikaru's is like she captured the the audience with her fame and her and
She gets them emotionally.
emotionally, right?
Captures the hearts.
Yeah. But Akane just kind of has the complete package over everyone else. So it's so she is like very much capturing the audience with the Rakugo itself rather than like the changes the changes that they made or the people that they are, right? That being said, after she finishes, Isho stands up there and just like, you don't belong here, right? And she's like, yeah. And Karashi's like offended as fuck because he reads between the lines and he's like, damn. He said that like compared to her, we're all amateurs, and she don't belong in the same realm as us. That's fucked up.
Which, to be fair, is absolutely right. Like she fucking smurfed.
That is
He was
correct.
smurfing
She
so
won.
hard.
She won this competition by basically singing a nursery rhyme so good that they're like, "Fuck! Well, she's just the best singer, guys. I don't know what to tell you."
She makes you feel like she's in it.
Yeah, and she gets crowned the winner off screen. We don't really see we don't see it, but
I mean, do we see it?
They
No, it's never
they
said
cut-
that she has the highest score.
they cut
We just see
away
her
from
getting
it.
the big trophy.
Yeah, they cut away from it. They showed the one dude from not this area who traveled far for it. They show him come up and like he talks about the thought process behind it, but they cut before they show that it's her. But it's very obvious from how he's talking that it has to be her. And then we know how it winds up because we cut to the back with Karashi talking, and the dude's like, dude, you got second. He's like, yeah, I fucking tied for second. That pisses me off on top of the fact that I got second.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Karashi's like it's like in the like formal announcement. It's like, well, Karashi's was like a comedy skit, and Hikaru's
It's like a TV drama, or did you say a drama?
Like a drama.
Yeah.
Or a movie. I don't remember what they say exactly.
it's like a monologue.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
that's the word they use. It's like a monologue.
Yeah, that's what it. And and she wins, and she basically she goes to have her like 15 minutes with Isho, and she just like, and they're all like, oh, you can he's a little bit intimidating, so you can go you can like write down your questions on here if you want. And she's like, nah, I got this.
Now I got one
the
question.
fuck you do to my dad?
But she
Like,
doesn't
and the
actually say it's
fucking
her dad. She does.
smile.
She does just give
Yeah.
his Rakugo name.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, you're right.
But
Why did you expel Shinta Arakawa?
man
Yes.
smiles at you.
And then the fucking grin this man has.
I hate this man so much.
This man
And
is a
I've seen him all of 3 times.
yeah.
Yeah.
I respect the fuck out of him, but man, he's a
Yeah,
piece of shit.
right. It's impressive how much those two exist in the same sphere of like, yeah, I get it, but also fuck him. Michael and I talked about just watching it. The first cut they do, from the mother playing peekaboo with him, to him being to Akane looking to the side of the stage and he's just there is so good. It's such a good
It's
visual.
so good, dude.
Like this entire story is told so well visually, to capture what it is she is doing to the audience, which is just she is faded out. And it's just the story. We also get the little bit here where we go into the idea of like, well, you were given a name from your parents. That's the important thing here. Like, a parent does not name a child something without thinking about it. Don't worry about that. If that doesn't apply to you, it's okay. I promise. Japan's different. They're built different over there. But like, we get the bit about her father naming her, and it plays into it. Like, the whole point is that we also get the conversation. I'm so bad at his fucking name every time.
White-haired one, is that who?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the one I don't remember.
it's a K, isn't it?
Korumi.
I just remember the
his
black-haired
name.
one's Guriko.
I'm gonna pull it up. Don't worry.
I should know.
Koguma.
Koguma.
Koguma's talking to Shiguma, and he's just like, "Why didn't you just tell her?" And he's like, "Well, because we know how she is. Why the fuck would I just tell her? She won't do it, right?" Like, if I let her experience this, she's gonna figure it out to a much better degree than if we just tell her. And what I want from her is that I want her to, like, she knows all the stories. She knew all the stories when she was 7. She knew all the stories when she was 5. Like, the point is that I want her
Stories
to
ain't the problem.
I want her to feel the characters and understand it to the point that when she performs it, people feel the characters and understand it. And that builds into the fact that you're telling a story about parents who named their child, and she's able to connect with the fact about her family naming her. And so it loops around real nice, and I really like that. That's real good. This episode fucking rules. I love this episode so much. This show fucking
So good,
rules.
bro.
I hate,
No, the performance is just so fucking awesome. Holy shit.
It's so good.
So good.
I can't ever get over the fact that they do the bit of saying his name 10,000 times, and as the story goes on, they get so fucking tired of doing it. Everybody who says his name gets so like they stop halfway through. He's drowning in a river. A man has fallen into the
Fuck
river.
it, he's in a river. The family's screaming out for it, and him just going like, "What?
I'm here.
I got out."
It
bro.
took too long.
and that's the comedy punchline, and it works real well.
It's so funny.
It's actually pretty funny.
Michael,
I kept on like going along with the like thinking that that she was gonna like make the alteration of just killing off
Chigamo.
killing him off, but like she didn't. She just kept it pure.
Yeah.
That's kind of baller.
But she changed the ending in a way that is like unique, but not like going against the story, right? Which is the
Yeah, I
cool
believe-
thing. Whereas like
I believe it's not
Like
quite the thing.
the stuff the first guy did was just basically like completely altering the story to begin with to make it
Mhm.
modern. Whereas hers is like she put her own spin on the story that fit like a narrative that the audience would appreciate, right? For people who know Jugamu.
Which is everybody in
Um,
that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will end with a punchline of a character of time passing an immense amount while someone is saying, whether that is in the like the first one she does, which is the like bump disappearing from his head, or whatever. It's always some amount of time passes. It's like, oh yeah, you retained his name for 2 hours. Some bullshit happened in between.
God, and then just she walks into that room, and the reporter just going, "I don't like this. I don't like these vibes at all. These vibes are not. This is supposed to be
Why
a
are
nice.
the vibes off?
This is
Why
a
are the
nice.
vibes off? This is a
Vibes are
child.
so off.
This is a nice,
Why?
fun time. What's going on here? What don't I know?"
Man, what a great day of Rakugo. What could possibly go wrong? Why do I hear boss music?
We also get the Akane talk at the end, where they do the bit where everybody walks in and they're like, "That's not his name. His name's this," and she's like, "Well, Rakugo's an oral tradition. So like, I was taught it this way, so that's the way I do it. It's not wrong." And Hikaru walks away, and then Hikaru, she walks in, and she's like, I have to do it again. Please shut the fuck up. Let me do Rakugo. Leave me alone. Please.
Please.
Yeah.
Shit's good.
Kind of is really good. The only reason I have it at 3 this week is just because I really liked Witch Hat and Agents of the Four Seasons.
No, it's very fair.
The quite literally is there needs to be something in all 4 of these places.
Yep.
If I could put all 4 of these shows at number 1, yeah, I'd do that. That's
Yeah,
sadly
I'd-
not allowed to make all 4 shows the same number.
But like I want to.
Oh man, it's just so good.
Okay, well. Austin, go again.
Wait, already? Fuck.
Yeah, there used to be a marriage toxin in the way, now there isn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's just you again.
God damn it.
I mean, I could
Alright.
talk about Nippon quick if you want. Like, we could go out of order.
Nah, it'll be
Just to fuck with
fine.
them.
Anyway,
Give him a second.
so we're getting a little bit more like so. Sakura and Hinagiku arrive at the autumn like villa, and meet Azami and the head of security who didn't do that great. Who wasn't that great at her job. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, fuck him, Austin.
No, that was most definitely a her. And Azami's talking with Sakura and it's like, so like, what are you trying to exploit from us? Like, what do you want from us, right? And she's like, we don't want anything. Also, don't tell don't ask that to Summer. They're also coming, by the way. But you can ask that of Winter. Like, fuck them. And she's taking a liking to him because of his devotion. And also she's kind of in the same. He's kind of in the same like boat. And they pull up the video feed of like the incidents, and Hinagiku basically confirms like, yeah, it's the same bitch that kidnapped me. Fuck her. And so they're discussing like, what is she like, and she's like, well, the reason why she probably kidnapped them is partially to make drugs, but also because she lost her child, so she's trying to just kidnap children because it's a great idea. And we have a little like cut in where she's basically where the big bad evil woman, what's her name, Misuzu, something like that,
Sounds right.
is basically just like talking with Nadeshiko, who's like chained up, and she's like, call me mom, and Nadeshiko's like, no, you're not my mom. My mom is working. My mom and dad are working. And she's like, call me mom, or I will shoot you. Fuck you. And it's kind of disturbing to do that to a to a 7-year-old. But also drugs. And there's like a little like there's a little cut where like her second command's like, well, I'm kind of in love with Misuzu, so I can't really say no to her, but she definitely don't see me that way, but she should probably stop. It'll be fine.
Backstory I don't think I needed.
And I mean, they're all like getting the information and preparing to like go to war with this bitch, so that is the episode.
That dude really be like, man, she's crazy, but she's on like the really hot part of the crazy scale. Yeah, I guess we could just fight the government. I don't know.
Rose does roll up to the Spring Palace to fucking intimidate the head of the family and threaten them with.
Doesn't work.
No, but it's cool as fuck, and I respect it a little bit. That man's cooking.
That man's pissed. He literally shows up and goes, they go, no, we're not gonna help. He goes, I didn't want help. I just don't want you to get in the fucking way. So stay the fuck out of the way.
One
And
of
then
the
you-
things that I'm like, I wish they would like address a little more is like why the fuck the villages are all standoffish, are so standoffish and like control. I mean, like I get why they're controlling and they're, but like they're all just like fucking asshats to.
Like-
It feels like they're all kind of asshats to each other. So
Surely there has like yeah, it's like there's got to be something that makes them be like there's no reason for us to help to help winter or to help autumn or to help spring or to help summer. Like we only have to help ourselves. And but then they also don't help themselves ever. So like I don't really know what they do besides be bureaucratic and
Yeah,
dumb.
it's just bureaucrat bullshit.
bureaucratic bullshit, my favorite.
It probably just is. We're not going to waste any of our manpower to help another group because in the mind of the people at the top, it's just, oh, let them die. Another one will happen anyway. It doesn't matter. We don't need to save them. We'll just get a new one because they don't care at all about the mental state of any of these agents. They haven't. And
But it is-
all of these past agents we've known of, it's been terrible for all of them.
But it is crazy to be like this terrorist organization has taken or almost God.
Oh,
Goodbye, John. Or almost God. What are we worried about what they may or may not find by experimenting on them? Nah. They'll just kill them, surely. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like there are definitely parts of there's
was
some
weird.
logic here where it's like, hey, you should probably go save the almost God that is captured. Like it is maybe bad if the person who doesn't like your entire system and structure gets a hold of that and like dismantles it. Like perhaps you should be wary of terrorists just a little more than you are. I agree. I think it is a little crazy that they're so standoffish.
bureaucrat bullshit. They
I know. The fact that not a single one of them though is like, yeah, we'll help. Like there's not a single village that is useful. He's a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Spring we knew was just a bunch of chuds from the beginning. We haven't met anyone from Summer outside of the agent and guard.
Yeah.
We know Fall is this is Fall's agent, so they care about this one. And we also know Winter was being a bunch of bitches, so Rose and Itecho had to come over alone. Eh. Maybe
Yeah.
Summer's chill, and we just haven't met Summer yet.
Everybody just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
Bureaucratic bullshit.
I mean, I really obviously like the parallels for Rindo. I think this is really well done still. I guess I will say that I don't really know if there's any good foundation for this thought in my head. But if I had to pick a show out of our four shows that I feel like has the highest chance of not satisfying me with its ending, it's this show. And I don't know
And we
I don't
got
know why
14
that's there.
episodes.
But I mean, yeah, it's got plenty of time to do it. But like, there's a part of me that's like, and maybe it's just because
I don't know how long this story will.
Yeah. in my head, maybe it's just because it's taken so long to pull any trigger on like the actual like core action conflict of the show that I'm like worried it's just not.
Oh, we're gonna.
We're
gonna
it's a
finish,
14,
finish.
right? I think it's a
It's-
14.
it's-
It's a 14.
This is
yeah,
it's a 10-chapter light novel. We're gonna be done.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's
Oh,
two
shit.
is 2 volumes of this light novel,
I
which
know
means they're
that.
actually telling a pretty slow relative to light novel adaptations. That's 7 per volume. Which is
Okay, but is it
pretty-
originally? It is a light novel fully.
Yes.
A light novel is just like a novel.
There is a manga release.
That sounds about right.
Awesome. Nice. It is fair, just because this one has been very slow up to this point.
Mhm.
The thing, but like I do. Oh no, because this is the only one I know is gonna hit like the actual end of its story. Because the other 3 are all longer things we're getting a tiny portion.
Oh
of.
yeah.
I mean, you say that, but like we're getting to the end of volume 2 of the light novel, and there's like 6.
Are there 6? On Endos, you're saying there was only 2.
No, it's 8 volumes.
What
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
okay, yeah. So like they're gonna go into
Oh.
like other.
Wait,
So yeah,
is
so like
Dance of
this
Dance of Spring the
that's-
first two, and then the next two are
Yes.
like Dance of another season?
Yeah,
Yes, it's Dance
it goes
Okay.
it Dance of Spring, Summer is the next two. The Archer of Dawn is 5. Dance of Autumn Part 1 and 2, and the Archer of Twilight. So we're getting into more shit that who knows, you
Okay.
know?
Yeah, because like the light novel for Dance of Spring says it's done. It's only 2 volumes and it's done. Makes sense that we're only getting those first two, then getting the part called Dance of Spring. I mean, it depends on if this person is going to be a long running antagonist, or we're gonna have to get new ones and we're gonna fucking murk Misuzu's ass at the end of episode 14. Fucking
Which,
put
to
her
be
in the
honest,
dirt.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah,
Dark.
apparently-
Let Nadeshiko grab her by the wrist and delete her from existence.
Yeah, apparently it was very clear when this got announced, and it was only the first 2 volumes.
That does make sense because this
Yeah.
is called a Dance of Spring, and the first two are the old ones called Dance of Spring.
It's also like much slower than usual like light
It's
novel
typically 3
pacing,
to
right?
4,
Which I think
right?
Yeah. Yeah, because my immediate comparison is Coat was, I think, 4 episodes adapted a light novel. So this the first season adapts the first 3, the second adapts the next 3.
What do you mean Katanagatari covers all 12 volumes in 12 episodes? What the fuck was it cooking?
40-minute episodes.
I guess.
Also, it's like a lot of talking, which you can do a lot faster, I think.
I guess.
It's like, or no, it's like a fair mix of like talking and action. It's not like it's not just like light novel shit, you know?
But I mean, this sucks. Like
Yeah,
this,
No,
we have
this
to beat
show's-
pedantic at this point.
this show's really good. Maybe it is just that I am the least excited of all of our shows personally for this one. Like, this might just be my personal preference, where I'm like, if I had to pick one that I'm like, it'll be fine. I don't put it in my top 3. I'm like, this one. But is that right? Is that fair of it? Its performance has
That's
been
fair.
really well done on this podcast. Like, it's done incredible.
Nothing wrong with calling it a show absolutely phenomenal. See, it's at the bottom for me this week just because I think every other week had an individually stronger episode. Now, does that mean I'm gonna vote it off? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I gotta think
We haven't.
about the other
None of us
shows.
have really thought about that part into
it's-
tonight's podcast.
It's tough because it's so fucking good. And if I vote it off, I'm gonna be stabbed in my sleep.
That's secondary.
Do we have
Because like
more-
for me, this show has my favorite cast of the 4 shows we have left. I adore all of the characters we've gotten so far. They are all fantastic,
That's
and
true.
I want to see them happy. And none of them are allowed to be happy because the show
Yeah.
hates them.
Akane hasn't really.
No.
I mean,
delved
Ruri and
into
Ayame
its
were happy
cast.
for a bit.
You
I
wanna
think it
talk
also
about-
has like one of the larger casts, which is why it like
Yes.
stands out that I like so much of it. Like again, fucking all of Witch Hat's cast is fantastic. All of our fucking goobers. Except I just want more from Tetsuya and Riche because we haven't gotten enough for me to be like really satisfied with them yet.
Yeah,
But
I didn't
they're
get
still
enough.
good.
I didn't get enough painful British this week. It was actually kind of disappointing.
True.
We did get a lot of Tarda. Tarda stuff was sick.
Coco, we missed you so much.
Akane, we just haven't like met enough of that cast, but like Akane carries so hard as a
You
character.
don't need them. You simply don't.
She is every character.
And like
What do you mean?
Nippon these past few episodes has done a lot to make me really like a lot of this cast. Fucking we at the end of the Ryumon and Kaku are fucking goated characters. I love those two. And Otaru's bullshit. Again, we'll get to these, but
Let's
We'll get to it.
let's talk about Nippon while we're here.
But I guess while we're here, yeah. We can
Yeah,
talk
while
about
we're
it.
here, we'll talk about the other show. We'll talk about the last
We got
one.
time.
Yeah, we got time. So Nippon, we start with a recap as we always do, and then outside of the recap, we go and visit we go and visit Ryuman, stopping in at the doctor's for Kaku. And they're like, yeah, Kaku's like taking a bunch of drugs. I have no idea where he's got any of them from. These are all fucked. He should not have a single of these in his system right now. They are not on the up and up. If he came to me, I wouldn't have let him go on the war. I would have told him to stay home and not take drugs. But instead, he took a bunch of drugs and his heart gave out because, of course, it did. He's taking
all of
so
the
many
drugs.
drugs. He's like, you know what? You know where I found these drugs? All over his person, everywhere. And Ryuman's like, is he gonna be fine? The doctor's like, yeah, he'll be fine. He just has to fight through it. Like, I've done everything I can, and I'm a good doctor, so he should live. It's all up to Kaku now. And I'm like, I don't trust or believe you. I think he's not making it out of this war. And then Ryuman's like, you gotta see it through, Kaku, because if you don't see it through, you don't get to watch your plan come into action. And then we cut. We cut over to Aoteru, who is just strolled up on foot to the Emperor's palace. And the night guards are like, dude, the Emperor's asleep. We can't fucking help you, go home. And he's like, well, this is about war. And I think it's pretty important if I get to talk to the Emperor. And the guy's like, well, here's the thing. You can write a petition, and I'll make sure the petition gets to him in the morning. And Aoteru's like, so you're telling me that if I were to let you say, I would give you a petition that you would absolutely not get to him tonight if something goes wrong with this war that is on our soil that our people are dying in. You will feel comfortable being a fucking idiot because you've costed us the war. And the guy's like, well, shit, I didn't think about it like that. When you put the blame on me, I don't really like it. Hold on a minute. Well, look, I was just saying that, like, if someone was gonna give any kind of information about the war to the Emperor, it should really be Denki Taira. And because he said his name, he shall appear, and Denki Taira is here, and he goes, you should not have mentioned my name at all when trying to turn somebody away who has actual business being here. And because you've done so, die. And the man dies. And Taira looks at Aoteru and goes, oh, it's you. I remember you. You're the dude who wrote that agricultural reform plan. Also, it's been like 3 years since I killed your wife. Neat, huh? And once again, a man who I want to strangle upon any visual cue.
Look, at the very least, he remembered that it was him whose wife he killed.
I don't know if I should be happy that he didn't just forget because it was so unimportant, or if, like, I should be like, yo, dude, thanks for remembering that you killed his wife. That's real bro of you.
Yeah, sorry
Well, I
about
guess
killing her
Aoteru
wife,
stands
but,
out.
like, I mean, she did have it coming, so...
Because Aoteru stands out as the one person who didn't react with a rage. She's like, oh, you didn't want to immediately kill me. At least you didn't show that you did.
He's like, you could be
I
weird.
like you. You're weird.
Yeah. And so Denki's like, get in here. We're gonna go see the Emperor. Get that motherfucker awake. Let's go. I'm real excited to see what you've got. And so, before we get to that conversation, we cut over to Asuma. Asuma's getting ready. And while he's getting ready, he's like, this motherfucker thinks he could just stroll into the Emperor's palace and get an audience with him. Who the fuck does he think he is? If it was me, that'd be one thing. But if it's not me, it's Aoteru. He's never gonna fucking do it. And then somebody under him comes in and is like, hey, we're getting the stuff ready for you to set out. I could get your food ready. Oh, you're getting your food ready. Okay, cool. Do you want me? What are we doing about all the women you have hooked up for tonight? And Asuma's like, you're just gonna have to apologize to him. It's just not gonna happen tonight. And he still looks down at his hands as he's still packing his rice ball. He's like, motherfucker, why am I doing this? I know this fucker can't do it. What? And then he just has the mental flashback of all the times that they've been getting closer as bros. And he's like, fuck, shit.
I think my favorite thing is he's saying all this stuff, and he has a moment where he's like, wait, why am I trusting that he's gonna get it done? Why am I packing?
He's like, I could be fucking bitches tonight, and instead I'm packing lunch.
It's so funny.
And then he just recites himself. He's like, well, I'm this far. I've already told the woman to go home. I've already packed the lunch. I have to just believe he's gonna meet me there. And if he doesn't, fuck it, I guess. So good. And we got over to the palace. And then Kitaro's like, okay, Altera, you have 30 minutes, and now let me take 5 of it. And he gives his whole lecture about how this is kind of all Ryumen's fault, and how the only person who really has any right to move the army at this point is him. And so we should just write that he now has command of the army and let him go. Let Denki Taira go win the war. And all of his paid actors are like, yeah, Denki Taira, we've all signed the petition, we all agree. This
Great
isn't
choice.
this isn't weird or suspicious at all. And then one woman is feeling it, I guess, because she walks up to Altero and is like, and what makes you think you have any right? Who would you put in charge of leading the reinforcements? You? The guy who is abusing his position of the law to move higher up in the ranks? Altero goes, you're the one who's trying to move up in the ranks. I only abide by the law. And then he buries her 6 feet under the ground verbally for a minute. And then Dick kind of looks at her like, get the fuck out of here. Who did you think you were fucking with? This is not the place for you to do this. And Altero goes, so what I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted twice is that we just simply aren't gonna send reinforcements. And everyone looks at him like he's fucking insane, because he's fucking insane. And that's where we end the episode, because we still have more of this confrontation to go through.
Oh, no, he said what his plan was, actually.
Right.
It was for Yamato to
Retreat.
just
Yeah.
pull out of the war.
Which we know.
To which everyone just goes, the fuck?
By the way, I forgot about this. Before we cut to Ryumen, we do meet over with Oga and the Save Forces, where they lay out their new strategic plan, which is to send somebody at Ryumen and then retreat the entire rest of the army back into Sei, so that Denki Taira will follow them in an attempt to kill them and retake all the lands they've taken, and then pursue them through the winter into the heart of Sei territory, where they will then let nature and then their forces kill them. Which is a crazy plan. It would probably work. It's a crazy plan that would probably work, given who they were
They're
trying
pulling
to do
a
it on.
Russia.
Yeah.
I
Fucking
guess it was the Soviet Union at the time, but
yeah.
I mean, it's Russia in World War I too, I think. So it's fair
And
enough.
so in reality, this kind of is the right move on Altero's part, is to go, no, we're not gonna buy into this game. We're just gonna stop. There's obviously more going on than just that. We do get the bit where Tyra's like, yeah, my son could be dead out there. And it's like, yeah, who the fuck put him in that situation, you asshole? I can't wait for his son to roll up and be like, you're the worst dad on the planet. Go die. Eat rocks.
and then Denki Taira goes 3 seconds.
If that man executes his own son in front of the Emperor, I'm done.
See, the thing is, like, I wouldn't question it happening. That's
I
who
wouldn't
fucking
either.
maniacally terrible.
My son is a
Denki
traitor
Taira
to the
is.
state. Execute him. 3 seconds.
God. No, I felt like this part of the show where the least amount of things happened, which is really why it sat in the 4th. But I cannot express enough, like, in my head, of the 4 episodes, to me, this might have been the weakest, just because it didn't move the needle as much as I would have liked this whole episode to get to, but we're just doing that next. We're just gonna get that, and then probably jump right fucking into the end of the show. The problem is, I really fucking love this show. Oh my god, do I love, like, everything about this show, like, visually, musically, like, this show is, I adore everything that is happening here. I don't like this.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
I don't like that. I mean, we could all just not, right? We could just say, let's watch all of them next week.
A lot of episodes.
I mean, I'm going to be watching whatever gets voted off anyways next week, as well as the last episode of tonight. Probably gonna watch all of them tonight actually, because it's great. Well, this shit's good.
Gotta wait until Wednesday for Rampart final episode.
Oh, I gotta catch my Ramparts. I haven't watched a couple of episodes. I've been busy
13
watching
is
random
out.
shows from Pirate Season 2 that I finally caught up on, like Wistoria. that shit goes crazy.
I occasionally get stuff from the Ramparts subreddit. There's just an image that's just like it's just like who is worse, and it's Makima, and it's the new girl from Ramparts, and it's like it's hard
Okay,
to
no,
make this
that's-
decision.
Okay, that is so real. Especially because a major thing just happened in 13, and she's absolutely about to walk in and do some bullshit. Mocha is a bitch.
I love characters who are just problems. Why did I close that? I don't know.
Like,
It's
I
because you
don't
look at it and go,
know
"I
if she
hate you."
like tries to be an asshole. She definitely isn't trying not to be an asshole. Fuck.
Episode was I very much enjoyed the part of the episode where the dude who eventually gets his head cut off was just flicking out Teru's head, like
I
forehead, like
forgot
80
about
times.
I do want you to know I showed the trailer of this to my friend Darren because I was visiting him for his birthday, and I was like, if you're gonna check something out, you should check this out because like I think it's very up your alley. And he looked at it and went, this just looks like this like theming, humor wise, visually, kind of just looks like Golden Kamuy. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm like, they are not the same people. I don't know where he gets it from, but it has that vibe.
I can feel it, yeah. I can see the vision.
The humor in this is like very similar, in my opinion. It's maybe a little less over the top, but I'm like out here trying to.
Speaking of Golden Kamuy, have either of you guys or any of you guys been keeping up with Dog's Red?
No, I
No.
Nope.
I do indeed
I-
need to try to do that, but
It's been a while since I read a Dog's Red chapter.
I think I'm like 20 chapters behind. We started getting into.
I might not be at chapter 20.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm at 37. I really got that far into it. What the fuck?
you're at 37. How far am I?
I need to
I'm
actually
sorry,
check
I had to
this.
come
Hold
up with
on.
something very important for this.
And
vote.
I did read 37. I'm
Ah.
actually I'm at the end of the
Oh god,
chapter.
I was at 55. Oh,
I didn't think I got
So,
the. 'cause I didn't
funny
think I got
you
that far
say
into Shiba
that.
Inu rooms.
Funny you
Mhm.
say 55. I just was looking at it. I'm on chapter 55 of Boruto.
W.
That shit's
I need to go back and
wild.
Shiba
I'm gonna do something with my vote that I don't like
Yeah,
that
it
I'm
is.
doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway just in case.
See, I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to go through more Shiba Inu rooms though. Every like 5 chapters, they just like write the saddest thing ever put to fiction.
Mm-hmm. It just stabs you sometimes.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
just
just
like,
have to accept
but what
that.
if you cried? And it's like, maybe I don't want to do that. That's why I haven't finished fucking Takumi's Original Sin yet. Sometimes I don't
Yeah.
want to go through that.
I,
How about the part where she's finally leaving for Tokyo? I don't know if I want to get into that portion of the story.
I do got a vote in. I do got the votes in.
Oh no.
So there is only one show that has no slays, and it is Akane-Banashi.
That's crazy.
That's wild,
It is
honestly.
crazy. Agents has one slay. It's me. Hi, it's this guy. That's fair. Witch Hat has 2. One of those is also me.
Wild.
And
You,
so-
you just said I want everything to fucking
No,
go.
so he was here, and I'll explain my thought. I mean, let's get it out of the way. Nippon has 3. So Nippon will be leaving the podcast.
Funny fun.
Here's the logic to me. Agents is the show that I think, for me, I was the most comfortable leaving this podcast. Witch Hat, however, I think is the show that has not hit as high of a collective peak for it. It's an incredibly stellar show the entire way through so far, but it is just a show that's just like it has not really raised its high super high. I say that also knowing that I've been spoiled on what we're about to get, and also knowing that I'm going to fucking love it. But if I didn't know that, I would be voting this. I would also probably be slaying this show, which is why I put a slay on it. Because I do know what we're about to get. Because I've seen a YouTube short of someone reacting to it. It'd be like that sometimes.
Guys, can I show you something extraordinary that came in the
Yeah.
mail this week? So I ordered something a couple months ago, because IGN released a product that I was like, oh, I don't like buying IGN official products because that's cringe. But I have SKA now in plushie form.
Crazy.
He is
Hell
friend-shaped,
yeah.
and he's very wee. Look at him. Look
I
at
love
that
him.
wee. He's got buttons for eyes. He's so friend shaped. See, I have an SKA plushie. He's actually pretty big. Like this is a good hefty plushie. So yeah, I had to show that off because he's so cute. And now he sits upstairs because he doesn't fit anywhere else in the house.
But yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll have finished Akane, Agents, and Witch Hat. And we'll do that. And then afterwards, I guess we're also picking for the summer.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Just to make sure
God
we get it
bless.
out of the way. That means I have so much. Well, it's a good thing I'm off Tuesday. I could just watch. Hey, Michael, if you want to watch stuff Tuesday
I
Before-
should exist.
before 8 o'clock, because I'm D&D at 8.
Yeah, I should exist like the whole fucking.
Let's go. Something funny Michael and I talked about, I guess, quick, was that, like, we went into this and I was like, yeah, I've been thinking about this. Like, we went into watching shows this weekend. I was like, yeah, I've been thinking about how this vote off's gonna go. And I was like, there's a world where it's like, oh, cool, we watched the performance in Akane, and now we can vote it off. We don't need to see anything past the Jugumu performance. And you get to the end of the
It's the
episode,
biggest
you get
cliffhanger of
you get to the end of the
fucking
episode,
show.
it's like, oh, you can't vote this show off. It's like,
Right.
you really can't. Like, even if it wasn't like if the logic was like all of our shows are so good, you've got like the big performance out of Akane. Why would you could probably get away with getting rid of it? And it's like, no, you can't. They're like, you absolutely cannot vote this show off this week. Which is a shame because if we did, you could have all started
There's a lot of
reading
good
it.
shit this week.
But instead, you gotta wait until. Like, I guess you could watch the last couple episodes and then you could just go immediately start reading it. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. I will reveal, because it's fine. It is not going to help you in the final episode. Nippon was our show who had the lowest top 3 finishes of these 4 shows.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I know Michael was not down for it for a while, so
I think
I
John
was
was
a little down on it for a while,
also.
too.
Don't
yeah.
worry. I
Yeah.
was like just as down on Witch Hat the entire time too.
True.
Fair.
Witch Hat's been in my top 3 one time.
Michael hates Joy and Whimsy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
let this
Yeah,
I
like
let this
depression.
Michael,
Yeah.
I let
notable
this
Joy and
slip.
Whimsy hate.
I let this slip for Michael, and I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna give you any more updated information on this, but I looked at where our top 3s were before getting this week's power ranking, and if the show who had the most top 3 placements in power ranking got into the top 3 on everybody's power ranking this week, it would only have been in the top 3 75% of the time this season. If you want to know, the last time that the show with the most top 3 power rankings had that low of a number, that it was never that low. That's it is truly a testament of just there was too many good shows this season where we actually had pretty spread out top 3 finishes from all of our stuff. Like, I looked at it and it was like, and it's also just some of the seasons aren't comparable because this is one of the few seasons where we actually have a power ranking for every week. Because even though we did a double vote off, everybody still gave me the power ranking for the week we missed. So like instead of like we did a 1 and 2, right? So like, I still have the week 1 and the week 2 power ranking, so I have the stats perfect.
Fill in. I didn't have that on my own. No, I need to fill this in.
The 1 in.
I went back. I found it.
Oh, okay.
I found your first post of the power ranking
Nice.
because you posted both of them that day.
I did, yeah. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Where I mean, I guess we won't be as upset because like at least we'll be at the finale. Like we aren't
Oh
voting
no,
anything.
we're watching good show.
We're
We
not
have to
voting
vote
any.
on
We're
Right.
not voting
God
anything else
forbid.
off. Now we can just give opinions
Oh,
about what we
no,
thought
not
was
watching good shows.
It's a lot easier to give an opinion about what we thought was the best show of 3 shows. That's a lot easier to do, I think. Maybe. We'll see if time proves me wrong.